In the rapidly changing global economic landscape, BRICS stands out as a significant geopolitical force. This coalition of nations, comprising Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, represents a substantial portion of the world's population and economic output. The idea of a BRICS currency has emerged as a potential game-changer that could redefine global trade and finance. The relevance of BRICS lies not only in its economic power, but also in its strategic initiatives to create a multipolar world order. A BRICS currency is seen as an instrument of both economic and political transformation, offering an alternative to the existing global financial systems dominated by Western economies. By exploring the potential of a shared currency, BRICS nations are looking to fortify their economic ties and reduce reliance on the US dollar. As these countries continue to grow, their collective voice is becoming more pronounced, making the idea of a BRICS currency all the more relevant in today's interconnected world. With ongoing dialogues and feasibility studies, the prospect of such a currency is gradually moving from ideation to potential implementation. This development reflects the broader aspirations of BRICS to foster a more balanced global economic order. BRICS is an acronym representing 5 major emerging economies: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. These countries are distinguished by their significant influence on regional and global affairs, their large populations, and their rapid economic growth. Together, they account for over 40% of the world's population and nearly a quarter of global GDP. Each member of BRICS contributes uniquely to the group's collective strength. Brazil brings its vast resources and agricultural prowess. Russia offers energy resources and geopolitical influence. India contributes technology and services. China provides manufacturing might and a vast market, and South Africa serves as a gateway to the African continent. Despite their differences, these countries share common goals of economic growth, development, and reducing dependency on Western financial institutions. They have worked together to establish platforms like the New Development Bank and the Contingent Reserve Arrangement, which serve as alternatives to traditional Western-dominated financial institutions like the IMF and World Bank. The significance of BRICS extends beyond economics into the realm of global governance. The idea of a shared BRICS currency is part of this broader strategy to assert their autonomy in global financial and political arenas. The US dollar has long been the dominant currency in global trade and finance. It serves as the world's primary reserve currency, meaning that central banks around the globe hold and use it for international transactions. However, this dominance has also led to significant geopolitical and economic implications. For many countries, reliance on the US dollar means exposure to the economic policies and fluctuations of the United States. This dependency can create vulnerabilities, particularly for emerging economies that might be adversely affected by shifts in US monetary policy or global economic conditions. The need for an alternative to the US dollar is particularly acute for BRICS nations, which collectively account for a significant portion of global trade and investment. By establishing a BRICS currency, these countries could enhance their economic sovereignty and reduce the influence of external economic pressures. Such a currency could facilitate trade and investment among BRICS members, providing a more balanced and equitable financial environment. A BRICS currency would not only provide an economic buffer, but also reinforce the political autonomy of its member nations. The proposed BRICS currency is envisioned to be a multifaceted financial instrument that could serve various roles such as a basket of currencies, a reserve currency, and a settlement currency. By incorporating elements from each member nation's currency, the BRICS currency aims to mitigate risks associated with currency fluctuations and provide a more balanced financial tool for international trade. One of the core features of the proposed BRICS currency is its structure as a basket currency. This means it would be composed of a mix of the member countries' currencies, similar to the International Monetary Fund's special drawing rights. In addition to being a basket currency, the BRICS currency is also intended to function as a reserve currency. This would allow central banks of the member countries to hold it as part of their foreign exchange reserves, enhancing their financial stability and reducing their reliance on the US dollar. As a settlement currency, it would facilitate trade and investment transactions among BRICS countries, streamlining cross-border financial activities and reducing transaction costs. The proposed features of the BRICS currency are designed to foster economic integration and cooperation among its member nations. Section 5. Benefits of adopting a BRICS currency. Adopting a BRICS currency offers numerous benefits that could significantly impact the global economic landscape. One of the most notable advantages is the potential to reduce dependence on the US dollar, which has traditionally dominated international trade and finance. By creating an alternative currency, BRICS nations can gain greater economic sovereignty, shielding themselves from the volatility and policy changes inherent in a dollar-dominated system. Another significant benefit is the potential to boost trade and investment among BRICS countries. A shared currency would simplify cross-border transactions, lower exchange rate risks, and reduce transaction costs. This could lead to increased economic activity within the bloc, fostering closer economic ties and enhancing the collective economic power of its members. The BRICS currency could also enhance financial cooperation among member nations. With a shared financial platform, these countries could coordinate more effectively on economic policies and responses to global economic challenges. This cooperation could lead to more stable and sustainable growth, helping to mitigate the effects of global economic downturns and financial crises. Overall, the benefits of a BRICS currency extend beyond economic gains, offering strategic advantages in global economic governance. Section 6. Challenges in developing a BRICS currency. Despite the potential benefits, developing a BRICS currency is fraught with challenges. One of the primary hurdles is the technical complexity involved in creating a new currency that integrates the diverse economic systems of its member nations. Each country has its own monetary policies, regulatory frameworks, and economic conditions, which can complicate efforts to develop a cohesive and functional currency. Political challenges also loom large in the development of a BRICS currency. The member countries have different political systems, priorities, and international alliances, which can lead to disagreements and conflicts of interest. Achieving consensus on the design, implementation, and governance of a shared currency requires significant diplomatic efforts and compromises. Furthermore, there is the challenge of gaining international acceptance and credibility for a new currency. The global financial market is dominated by established currencies with long-standing trust and stability. Convincing international investors, businesses, and governments to adopt and use a BRICS currency would require robust economic fundamentals and transparent governance structures. These challenges underscore the complexity of developing a BRICS currency, but also highlight the potential for innovative solutions and collaborative efforts. Section 7. Suggested next steps towards development. To move towards the development of a BRICS currency, several key steps are necessary. First and foremost, comprehensive research and feasibility studies must be conducted to assess the economic, technical, and political implications of such a currency. These studies should involve experts from all member countries and consider various scenarios to identify potential risks and benefits. Infrastructure development is another crucial step. Establishing the necessary financial infrastructure, including payment systems, regulatory frameworks, and coordination mechanisms, is essential for the successful implementation of a BRICS currency. This involves significant investment in technology and capacity building to ensure seamless integration and operation across different economies. International cooperation and dialogue are also vital. Engaging with other countries and international financial institutions can help build support and acceptance for the new currency. By taking these steps, BRICS nations can lay a solid foundation for the development of a shared currency. Section 8. Conclusion and final thoughts. In conclusion, the concept of a BRICS currency represents a bold and ambitious move towards reshaping the global economic landscape. By providing an alternative to the US dollar, it offers the potential for greater economic independence, increased trade and investment, and enhanced financial cooperation among its member nations. This initiative aligns with BRICS's broader goals of fostering a more multipolar and balanced global order. While there are significant challenges to developing a BRICS currency, they are not insurmountable. With careful planning, cooperation, and innovation, these obstacles can be addressed. The potential benefits of a shared currency for BRICS nations and the global economy make it a worthwhile pursuit. As the global economic landscape continues to evolve, the idea of a BRICS currency holds promise for a more inclusive and resilient future. The pursuit of a BRICS currency is not just about economics, it is about shaping the future of global governance and ensuring that all voices are heard in the corridors of power.